Hi my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you my cleaning motivation routine that I do at least once or twice per week. When I was shooting this video, I was doing it as a whole house cleaning video, but while I was editing, I discovered that it will take more than 30 minutes for me to produce this video. So I rather decided to break the video into two parts. That is what you're watching today, and today we are focusing on the living room only. Then the other part of the video, I will show you my cleaning motivation of the bedrooms, the kitchen, and the rest of the house. So I hope you really get to see into details this routine. I'm so consistent on doing this because I have a toddler and the house gets so messy at some point, and I really hope that you enjoy. So as you can see, this specific day the house was messy. As always, the house will be always messy. So the first thing that I do is to ensure that I tidy up the house because and put each and everything in its respective place so that I'm able to have a clear space or a clear work area. I always ensure to do this and also put together every cable. And as you can see at this specific moment, the laptop cables were everywhere. We have different laptops for office work and personal work, so we tend to have sometimes cables all over. So this is at this juncture, I want or I'm ensuring that all the cables are at their respective places so that I get a good working area. And in that specific drawer, that is where we always put our cables. That way it is accessible to each and any of us when you want to reach out the cable. And that way that we have also made it a rule that the left side of our TV stand will always have our cables so that it is easy for everyone to access it. Then I now at this step I use my vacuum cleaner. This is a hot point I use. I bought it a few years ago, and I really like it. It is not that big, but it is very convenient for our small household. So I get into it to ensure that I vacuum the couch, and I do this because sometimes there are crumbs that the baby has um, littered everywhere, and I also go in with a damp cloth and wipe thoroughly to ensure that the couch is tidied up and it is well. And also sometimes it's a bit dusty, so I also have to go all around the couch and to ensure that I wipe it, and I also ensure that I wipe the sitting area or the sitting cushions and ensure that they are neat. So once I'm done with the couch, I just ensure that I put the cushions into their respective places, and I also clean or go in with a damp cloth in every other space of the living room. That is the chair or the office chair that is um, on that side, on the at the corner side, and I also ensure that each and every space of the living room is well vacuumed, more so the corners, because we rarely sometimes get to clean the corners very well when we are doing shallow cleaning. So I want to ensure that each and every part of the corner of the house is or the living room is very well vacuumed. Remember, I have a baby, so sometimes food particles are all over. So I have to ensure that I do it systematically and um, very well to ensure that it is well cleaned or well vacuumed. And also, it is good to mention that the mixture that I'm using right now to wipe all the surfaces, I've mixed. It is water mixed with a Vim and what dishwashing soap. I really love dish washing soap because it is multi-purpose. And the same dishwashing that I buy to wash my utensils, that is what I use to wash the house. I avoid using dry detergents like Omo and Sunlight because sometimes they have different scents, and I have sinuses, and my baby is also allergic to strong smell. So I always want to ensure that I'm using dishwashing because it doesn't like really have a very strong smell or scent. So once I'm done with wiping the surfaces of my TV stand, I now go in through the corners with my mop and ensure that I reach each and every corner. Remember, I had vacuumed, so right now it's just going in with a mop and ensuring that each and every space is cleaned very well. I also have these artificial plants that has been with me for a few years right now, and sometimes when it is dusty, it collects a lot of dust. So I always want to ensure that I also use a damp cloth and wipe the leaves very very thoroughly. So I also want to ensure that I wipe all the candles and all the flower vases and that was on the coffee table before going in with a damp cloth again and wiping all the surfaces of the coffee table and ensuring that it is sparkling clean. So at this juncture, I want to, or I am removing my carpet. I have a very light carpet at the moment that sometimes it's very easy to undust. But as much as I undust it, I always ensure that after putting it back, I vacuum because there are just sometimes small food particles or particles that are left on the carpet. So now that I am done or I have removed the carpet, I want to vacuum the floor with my vacuum cleaner. So I just go in as fast as possible. Then I also ensure that everything is okay before going in with a mop. So I also want to ensure that the back of the couch or the behind part of it where the couch lies is well vacuumed. Remember, sometimes you might assume there was nothing that is down there, but with babies, you may never know what they throw when you're not seeing. So I literally have to vacuum before I go in also with a mop. I think I forgot to say that, guys. This routine takes me about 2 to 3 hours depending on how swift I am. The living room alone takes the longest time because that is where there's a bit of commotion. All the other rooms are as they're not so spaced. So I usually ensure or I spend half of the time in my living area while all the other parts of my house, I do them very quickly because, as I said, they're very special. So, and I really love, I never want to worry because I want to just do the work very neatly and very thoroughly because, as I said, I have a toddler, so I really want to keep the hygiene at the maximum because I want to avoid infections and diseases time and again. So now I'm finished mopping and I want to fix my carpet. This is very easy, or I think it's very easy because I have a really light carpet at the moment. So, and I do all the work alone. I think that is why sometimes again it takes a very long time or a longer period to do all these. But I don't really complain because it's not something that I have to do daily. So I mop my house daily, but I do but ensure that the deep cleaning is once or twice per week, depending on how much that or what I feel like or what I see the routine that my baby has or what we do. Both of us, I mean, my spouse work from home, so most of the time. So also the house is sometimes or can get a bit messy. So I really never allow it. I will use my spare time to ensure that each and everything is where it's supposed to be. So once I'm done with that, I ensure that I vacuum the carpet to ensure that each or any remaining particle is dealt with, and to ensure that I get my carpet to be at a stage where it is sparkling clean. I'm done with my carpet is to ensure each and every corner is now cleaned thoroughly. I also ensure that I clean the window panes and each and every section of the window and the doors. And I have to do this because my house is facing the road, so sometimes it can get a bit dusty. We are not on the main road as per se, but still we are on the outer space. Or our apartments are really facing the outside, so sometimes our window areas and our door areas happen to collect a lot of dust. Also, I never touch the corridor because we have someone who does that for us. So my work is to ensure that from my door onwards the house everything is intact and clean. So the other part of my living room that I always want to ensure it is sparkling clean is my console area, and I have to do this because I have a white console. I really never understand why I had to choose white or why I'm a lover of white, but I think it's because it's a very neutral color and it is very easy to style. Whatever you throw on white works really perfectly. So this console takes a lot of time because it has a lot of curves and corners, and that happened with all the woodwork and the design that I choose. So I always want to ensure that I clean it very, very well and I take my time here because I really never want it to stain a lot. Right now with the moving, it has some few stains here and there, and it is something that I will work on eventually. And then after just cleaning the countertops and everything, I want to ensure that the area with the with the console, because it's facing the door, so sometimes also the dust tends to get inward the console or down the console. I want to go in and wash very well thoroughly, and that is also the back of the console that I'm cleaning, and to ensure that it is sparkling clean.
And I have to do this, I mean, each and every other time that I'm doing my general cleaning, because you're dealing with white is very delicate. But I'm not complaining much because it really gives a very good aesthetic, and I really, really love it. So once I'm done with cleaning the console, is now to ensure that I am going towards my kitchen area, then my balcony area, which I'll cover in my next video. So the most I could do in this video is just show you like how I style my console, and then show you the outcome of the living room and the console area. That is generally the living room, how it turned out to be. Then in the next video, guys, I'll show you like how I get into the details of the bedrooms, the two washrooms, and the kitchen, and the balcony. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here. I really hope that you check up above on the video that I posted recently on my new apartment tour. And I really hope that you enjoy it and you're enjoying the content. Leave a comment, tell me what kind of content you like to see me creating as we move forward. Subscribe, tell me if there's any detail that I'm missing or what I'm doing wrong. I'm really ready to learn from anyone, so leave a comment and tell me what you think about how this cleanup turned out to be, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for being here, and until next time, see ya.